Hello, hello, everybody out there in TV land. It is your friendly neighborhood baby Gannon, and I am joined by one of my dearest, most cherished friends, the one and the only living Z3 legend, Dylan. Dylan, how are you, my friend?
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Now, this here, I needed you to help me with copium because the two runners today, in this wonderful game two matchup is Ray of Light versus PepZabo. Now, Ray took game number one from Pep, and Ray burned the banana, the sacred banana, which gave me PTSD. And yeah, I'm gonna need support group because they're gonna do it again. They're gonna do it again. And this is game number two. They had to reschedule because Ray, has weather similar to Florida, which is pooptastically delicious. And we have Matt here who's going to be doing our tracking. And oh, baby, this is going to be one heck of a slobber knocker. This is do or die time for the Pep. And Ray is looking to take it all. hmm So,
Definitely.
who rolled this seed, Dylan?
Let me see. Oh no, it's just seed.
No, not again. Haven't I had enough PTSD already? Oh my goodness. Every time Jess rolls, I keep saying, Jess, these are rookies. We cannot treat them. How could you? And Jess just goes hippity hoppity. Your soul is my property. Oh, okay. Okay. This is serious copium, but we are going to do it today.
For sure.
Yes, yes, yes.
Should be
So,
starting any time now.
yes. And I'm looking, and I think Sigma will probably fix the timers. There we go. And look where we're starting. A hop, a skip, and a jump. And the one good thing about the Rookie Rumble is that they are giving gratuitous bridges so they don't have to screen wrap as much. Are you thinking of the seven of diamonds? I'm really not, but okay. This is Dylan. How is your screen wrap game?
Oh, I'm awful. So it's good that I'm out.
You're like, nah. And we have our first any road, which takes you to Vanilla Heart Container for Potion Cave there, first quest. And we have a gambler spot for Pep. Yes, yes. Jess, you don't remember Ray burning the banana and causing me to have a meltdown because I am a devout banana believer? You know, Bogey's favorite item? Oh my goodness. We do not ban the tutor either. This is just saying, what is this game? Oh, Dylan, do you see what I see?
Oh,
$8. Could this be a potential poverty seed?
maybe.
Yes. Could you? Are we start? We already had a seed where Dylan just made them grind $3 just to kill a Goma.
Nice.
No, that is not nice. We're supposed to be coddling our rookies. So that way they want to play the game again. And Sabo taking a sword to the kidneys.
31 for the medium.
Okay, that's not so bad. 31. But that 8. Oh. And yes, yes. that's the beloved blue banana emote. You know, we always spam that to show love. And we're going to vanilla 5 in the first quest overall.
That shop may or may not get orphaned for that arrow. We have level 6. Or the Graveyard Armos.
So vanilla 1 offering $30. And this is first quest overworld. Little surprised Zabo didn't bomb that rock right there, because that does offer and the first quest a choice of heart container or potion. And oh,
There we go. Free candle.
Yeah, and that's always a good find, especially considering the location. Although he did get a hug right there, and hugs are always good.
Free hugs.
Heck yeah, free hugs are always good.
$99 meat.
Wagyu! Okay, so we have Wagyu beef here. Oh, that any road is pretty bad. But, do you see the cheap Opno shield, Dylan?
Yeah.
Oh, time for me to hype up the Opno shield. Now see, this can protect you, folks. Take advice from Baby Ganon. The Opno shield is very good against Lionel swords to the solar plexus, Whiz Rob, you know, Wi-Fi rays to the brain. You know, it will save you. Think of it as Opno bestowing his blessings on you. And Dylan, you haven't been in this community long enough to understand what that means, but we actually have a runner who endorses the big shield. And he goes by the name Opno Point.
Oh, I watched the Few Boards No Swords tournament and saw Opno get that shield a few times.
Yes, so we call it the Opno shield. And the longer you stay in this community, you will know that there's Bogey's Boomerang, there's just Sandy's Tutor, you know, so there's lots of people that are attributed to certain items. And then there's the canonically accurate Ganon Roar.
Of course.
And, yes. And these Lionels in the wild are just taking such advantage of poor Zabo. I mean, how many times has Pep gotten pepped in the pepper?
I've been there.
I remember that scene well. Like you were boarding the pain train something fierce, my friend.
22.
It's nice to find that, Max, but you have to make it to a point where you can actually get a heart container. I mean,
right.
We're not asking for much here. And oh man, I'm really feeling, because it's not even the red Lionels, it's the blue tanky Lionels, the ones that really hurt. And having to use your few set of bombs that you have, you know, that's some feels bad man territory.
Extra hot sword beams.
Yeah, like these. At this point, Dylan, here's what Baby Gannon would recommend. All right, welcome everybody to the Baby Gannon public service announcement here. If one section is taking you to the limit and then some, we're gonna
Bo?
avoid that. Even though there's the bow and I would get heavily punished, but I would come there with at least 5 heart containers so I could live. You know? I understand the tenacity, and Zabo does have an advantage, but Zabo's also broke. So, so you have to ask yourself, having it is good. Oh, we found 6. Ooh, baby.
Lost Hills. Gray decided to stay in 6. Sabo's seen 6, but opted to continue to check the overworld.
At this point, the enemies are easier in 6 than they are in the overworld. So, you know, I'd be grinding out 6 here just so we can... Ooh, let's look at the map. It is a segmented... What kind of shape is that, Dylan?
A broken sword and shield.
Broken sword and shield.
Love the Rorschach tests.
You know, it kind of looks like a Koopa. It looks like a Koopa Troopa that's actually kind of flipping me off, which I am finally, getting insulted about. You know, like one of the little Koopa Troopas from the Mario games is like telling me, yeah, it's giving me like a bafungu, and I'm like, hey, calm down there. You're choosing violence already. And considering this is a just seed, the seed woke up choosing violence. And we have 3 bombs. Now we can
level 3
our bombs
on the burn bush.
Dodongo, but it is not in a very charitable position for Ray. So we're gonna have to be careful. Does get it.
Nice.
Yeah, because you have to get the smoke hit. So that's kind of like pixel off to the left type hit.
Early Triforce in level 3.
Yeah. And the traps be trapping. Oh, we got us a key. Okay. Zaba doing some more exploring here. We're gonna dodge that Triforce for now.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, dungeon enemies are definitely preferable to overworld enemies.
Yeah, I've been wanting to hang out more in the dungeons.
And I think both of our runners are gonna realize that.
Yeah, I'd just make Resident put up a pup tent in one of the levels, and I'd be like, I'm just safer here. Now,
Sabo getting blocked by a key.
Goma creeps by the Lost Hills. The Lost Hills are also where 9 is hanging out by that other message saying that it's an entrance to death. And we have NSU on deck. Oh, look at all these key doors. Yikes. Yikeroos. So, wait, who got the no, it said Goma creeps, right? That's 6. But
yeah.
I think of my beautiful Princess Menhenlo, which is 3. Because,
we can't get past here without a key.
Yeah, there's only one true princess. Dylan, don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. The true
Oh, oh,
princess is Henla. hmm Imagine you go through, you kill Ganon, and you see Princess Venhenla. That is happiness personified. I'm telling you, man. Who wants Zelda when you can have a four-headed plant? It's beautiful. Also, what's not so beautiful is catching a fireball to the face.
saw that.
Yeah. You catch a fireball to the face. Sabo is looking for the item.
Possibly the item here for Ray.
I'd be looking for a heart.
The tutor.
And speaking of the tutor, so tutor in 6. I mean, that'll help with any dig dogger blocks. But I've never so hard endorsed finding hearts, And the person who's attributed to hearts still in this community is a runner
There it
by the
is.
name Chester, aka CJ. So you hear, you gotta have heart, yeah, you gotta have heart. So if you hear that, then that is the voice of the angelic CJ.
Very nice.
So Ray has gotten 4, and we should start thinking about what is the white sword item. Now for these runners, because of the tanky enemies that are out in the wild, I'm hoping a wand.
There's 9.
Yep. So I would be hoping right now, white sword item is a wand. They need the combat advantage, or even vanilla white sword. They need help, because that wood sword is equivalent of chewing bubblegum to solve calculus. It's not helping, and they're taking a lot of damage.
With enough time and effort, that wood sword can move mountains.
It can, but look what happens when you catch a banana in the back.
Mhm.
It's you need something that can go in and take out the enemies. Plus, with the
Sabo.
wand, the reason why I say the wand more than even the sword is the wand gives projectile damage. So I'd rather them have that, so that way they have something that can give them longer range.
True. Level
So,
5.
when you have that long range damage, it works out a little bit better for the runners. And then we haven't even factored, our hidden nugget of joy, Gibdos, into the mix. And we're going to see what 5 is.
Hubert.
Oh my goodness, yes, I haven't seen Cupid in a hot minute. And we have Aquamentus on deck, and stabbing Aquamentus in the back is just heresy talk. But have we seen an arrow shop yet, Dylan?
Yes, we have. Let me look here. It's vanilla level 5. That's where the last arrow we've seen is. I'm not sure if they would walk all the way back for that one.
You know what? I'm the type of person, and chat knows this well, that I believe in you see an arrow shop and you got the money, you buy it. Because look at how fast you can find the arrow with, even though it is in that Lionel Layden Armos area in second quest level 2 or first quest blue ring area. it's kind of perilous, but it's always good to have arrows on deck the minute you find the bow. Because that is another projectile, and have we seen legs? Not yet.
No,
But
not
that's
yet.
what Rick is looking for, the Armos item. But
And Ray has one spot they haven't checked.
they haven't checked that Armos area because they kept dying.
Yeah, they died to the blue Lionel.
Mm-hmm. So this is just going to lead to a staircase. And that's
Yep, the blue candle.
the blue candle, but that won't... in the words of Shania Twain, that don't impress me much.
Finding all the door charges.
Yeah, door charge 17 buckaroos. And Pep,
Could take any there for Sabo.
Yeah, Pep finding a take any, which is greatly appreciated. 70 buck arrows.
Another arrow?
Would buy it. I would buy it. Sabo?
I mean, that's all of his money.
I know it's all his money, but you know what? You can murderize a bunch of enemies and get it back. But
Or get murderized.
yes, you murderize the enemies, get your money back, I would be doing this. And the reason why, because when are you may mistrack it, you may hit a bunch of muggers. The muggers are taking 17 buckaroos.
Another arrow.
Now, has the money, and keys are dirt cheap. Look at that, 62 bucks. Walmart. Yeah, Walmart keys.
Nice bobbing and weaving there.
I know, you gotta juke these enemies, man. You gotta give them the juke. That $82 Opno shield. But the baits are wacky. Phew! I'm telling you.
It's like a lot of the screens that you need to be able to get somewhere else are all blocked by the blue Lionels.
Those blue Lionels are the Gandalf of this seat, man. They're like, you shall not pass. You are not going nowhere.
113 key and a 69.
Nah, I'm not going to Neiman Marcus for my keys and my, Opno shield. But oh baby, look at that blessed number for the meat. Ooh, just with the naughty meat there. That's that Monka TOS meat. You better stick with the the Wagyu, so that way we don't catch a TOS. And see, that's what I'm afraid of. I'd rather give my money to capitalism than to the mugger. Because if you get the mugger, then it's going in their pocket. But if you give it to the store, at least you get something out of it. And if you hit a mugger room while you got a big old fat zero, joke's on them. You're broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray with some more health here.
And we have that potential white sword item on deck.
I feel like Ray's gonna get this arrow this time.
Come on, Ray. You know you want to. You know you
Nope.
want to. No! Here we go. Copium for me again. And Pep catching the pep in the pepper. And that is never a good feeling.
It is not.
No, this overworld is just lethal.
It is. Almost every screen's blue Lionels.
I know, man. This is and to add insult to injury, why not add a blue dark nut?
Level 8?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, you got 2 heart. Oh, ladder.
Maybe.
Oh man, you get ladder locked right on the left right away.
Most likely a sizable 8, so maybe a way around that.
So chat has they got their tinfoil hats on and they're thinking Ray wants to invest in a blue ring. Now that is a bold strategy, Cotton. What say you on blue ring purchases?
Really depends. If I'm seeing a lot of money, then I would be more apt to buy it. But if I'm not seeing a lot of money, which both our runners are not, I think that's why we're a little gun shy on our purchasing.
Me
And
personally,
then,
I blow my money on the arrow. I want to have
yeah,
arrow and I want to have money to shoot the arrow because, remember how much we loved Rupee Bow and Z3, Dylan?
oh yeah,
This is Rupee Bow here. This is 100% Rupee Bow. I mean, they could put all their shekels on the large prize bailing them out if they go for blue ring, but we don't know how much that large prize is. And I would want to have, because we haven't seen the bait block yet. We haven't seen bait block. And we know 3 is key laden. I would want to be able to buy those discount keys, unless we find, segmented too, but it's small.
map reminds me of Battleship a little bit.
Battleship, yeah, Battleship. I was thinking like Space Invaders, but you bought it
Oh
off
yeah,
of Temu, so you got Racing Naders. You got one of those bootleg games.
the pieces are a little misshapen.
Yeah, instead of a ship, you got a hip, and you're just like shooting, Bengay at somebody. I did that. I told you, that's so
But
bootleg for you.
it was $5 instead of 25.
So we're at 200 buckaroos for Ray, 66 bucks. Both runners have 3 keys. And I am respecting the hustle here for Szabo, who is digging this humongously large 8.
Pushing through for those 2 items.
Now, this could be the Giga Brain idea of the century if we get the magic key here, because that will eliminate key purchases.
I like it.
Also would be super Giga Brain if it had silvers in here. So if we get like silvers and magic key in here, holy moly.
Blow them up, Szabo.
Poor Aquamentus. And we have a whole bunch of tech tights here that are like, they Inigo Montoya'd him, Dylan. They legit Inigo Montoya'd him. They were like, hello, my name is Tectite,
Knocked him out with the hilt of the sword.
Yes. And welcome to SpeedGaming Numero Cinco. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so glad to have you here for
Welcome,
the
Raiders.
Z1R Rookie Rumble. This is a slobberknocker between Ray of Light and GrandpaSzabo. And right now, Szabo is in level 7, and we have a segmented 2 here with Ray duking it out with some Pulse voices.
No.
Yeah, we know that the recorder's in 6 there. But that's good information for Szabo. He hasn't shipped it yet.
Not fast enough.
Yeah, the enemies, these haven't been very friendly enemies, Dylan. Alright, we have Szabo versus some Jeez Louise.
Yeah, the Moldorm's a little easier in Z3.
Which Moldorm are we talking about? Because I know you're not talking Moldorm 1 in Hera. 7 has a raft. Okay.
I think Moldorm's easy.
Listen. You haven't been bonked off that bad boy enough.
Spin, spin, slash.
Yes. Oh wow,
Baba
we
with
have
the raft.
welcome Speed Gaming numero 6 and numero 4. So we have both we have tri-raiders here, 5, 6, and 4 from Speed Gaming. Welcome to the Rookie Rumble here for Z1R. We have one heck of a matchup between Ray of Light and GrandpaSzabo. The enemies have been punishing. The sea was rolled by our tutor queen, Just Sandy. Also, I believe is the Torneo Corto current champion. And boy, has she been punishing our rookies. Like the death counts, we literally are living in the to be continued meme. We just need to play roundabout, Dylan. Literally. We need roundabout. But thank you for coming and joining the fun. But we have 7, so we haven't seen the white sword item yet. So that could be Raffla, Dylan.
Could be.
Yeah.
We
So
still have a few areas to check in the overworld as well.
Yeah. What is this game? I'm asking that question right now there, dude. I am 100%. So what you're saying is we need harder flags. No, we do not need harder flags for the rookies. No. BB Gannon protects the rookies. No. Why are we trying to punish the rookies?
Block, clip, block, clip.
Come on, you can do it, Ray. Not with that gatekeeping pose voice there. I mean, we have 2 gatekeepers.
And the Gibdo.
Yeah, Gipto is there. It's like, free mummy hugs.
There we go.
And Ray getting their raft. Chaos. Listen, Team Chaos, we are trying not to be mean. I mean, heck, I'm Baby Ganon. I'm usually a denizen of Chaos. And Dylan knows me as the Devil of Death Mountain. Doesn't get any more chaotic than that. But look at these. I mean, come on. What can you do on Ray's side when you have all those Lionels just hanging around like that?
Try to cycle them to the other side of the screen, which is exactly what Ray did.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much you could do. Oh. And we have Pep versus
Level 1.
Versus Trolldorm there.
I would hang out in here for a bit.
Now see, if we had bought those arrows, Dylan, it was $70.
He had his chance.
See, this is why you listen to Sage Baby Ganon.
Kicking himself a little bit, but he's going for it.
Oh, this is brutal. Because I believe it's 10 hits each with the wood sword.
Yes, and then for likes, it's 9.
Yeah. And see, you only had $70, but it's a worthwhile investment. And then, like I said, you just go and murderize a bunch of enemies, and you'll be good to go.
And the ladder in 1.
Where have we seen that? All right, so one having the ladder, that's going to come in handy, and that's actually a game changer.
You're not done yet, Ray.
No, there's one more item. But Ray will probably dig back in. No? Hey, huh?
Thinking about it? Oh, going back in?
Yeah, because usually level 1s are very small. So you want to try to get that done and over with.
Freaky.
Also, yeah. There you go.
Getting up to that blue ring money.
See, look how small that is.
Someone doing sit-ups. It reminds me of gym class.
Oh man, my gym teacher was my next door neighbor. And that was never a good feeling because I used to sleep in gym class. So I was always in detention. And then she'd go home and tell my mom about it. And then it was a chancla. All
Oh,
right.
no.
Yeah. I was like, man, when am I not in trouble? But Ray, the only thing that'll save us from Ray buying a blue ring is if there's a red ring in one.
Oh, no, red candle.
Interesting.
The wrong red item.
Zabo, please go buy the arrow.
Ray
Please.
standing for the health. Yep, and found it immediately. You're all done, Ray.
Yes. We're up and A-ing and getting out of there. Yes.
Yes, yes.
We need
You had-
boomerang.
You had Mr. Feeney next door.
You know, she was like Mr. Feeney. I stayed in trouble. I was always in trouble.
Feeney?
The only thing is she wasn't teaching that. She did teach phys
There's
ed.
that red ring, so you got what you wanted.
Yes, which means that Ray will finally buy the arrows. Please buy the arrows.
Plenty of money now.
Yes, there's no reason to buy that blue ring.
Get you some
Unless-
Wagyu.
Yeah, and don't buy the Monka TOS meat, please. Don't buy the Monka TOS meat. Buy the Wagyu. And we're in
Back in level
Florida.
4.
And we have 2 here for Sabo.
Mummy hugs won't hurt as bad.
No. In fact, you know, if you want to hug your mummy and relive your childhood, more power to you. Just don't do it on too low a health. Now, I am curious. Well, there would have went the Opno shield. And likely
True,
would have been like, feed me.
Just
There's
like
a
that manhandle a princess.
Yes, don't blow up our princess, please. How could you? And see, and Manhenla even left a heart. You know, that's how kind Manhenla is. And the bait is a Ripsy soda. I'm sad. Alright, we're right.
Oh.
We're not. We didn't want to explore floor?
Wonder if Sabo is thinking I should go back and get that arrow.
You got 123 bucks, which means that, you know, not only can you buy an arrow, you can shoot the arrow. Boom, you've got ammo. You got moolah for ammo. We're going to 8.
Still haven't seen the 2 items there either.
Okay. We're gonna opt to. We're actually gonna go ahead and beat up Jasandi. Wow. Ray choosing violence.
Oh, there it is.
Remember I said in 8 it would have been a Gigabane play for Zabo if he had picked up the magic key?
Yes.
Called it.
Right at the front, too.
Yeah, that's... If he knew how to block clip, that would have been his. That's some feels bad territory. But I did call it. All right. So everything is coming up Millhouse for Ray, and eventually Ray will get around because there's more health and having that red ring. We're gonna go back to that vanilla blue ring spot or second quest 2, whichever one you want to call it, and get that bow.
Yeah, a little bit of feels bad about that, since the right side of the map is very dungeon heavy. So it may take Ray a little while to get back over there. But 3 is over there, so...
Run! Ooh! Pat outran.
Achieved what Ray tried earlier.
Yeah, that was rough. Yeah, it was like, run, Forrest, run!
Those blue Moldorms always race to give you a hug.
Yeah, and their hugs don't play. You know, unlike our Moldorms in Z3 that just push you off into oblivion.
True.
These Moldorms are out for blood.
No fall damage.
Nope. Alright. So Ray is digging deeper and can, you know, with that ladder and having... Now, if silvers are in 8 too, I will be shocked, because that means I called both items.
Man, any key and silvers, whew. That would be stacked. Yep. Level 8.
And, you know, Zabo did spend a fair amount of time in there too, but just didn't have the equipment for longevity. Alright, so Zabo will be getting the ladder in just a moment. I've never been so happy with my Slurpee right now. Oh.
Flavor?
I have a mixture of cherry and Coke.
Makes sense.
Yes. Cherry Coke for the win. And we have Wiz Robes on deck here.
Panking some hits.
Zabo. You know, Zabo could really use that red ring. And
now that he's got that ladder.
He doesn't know the coast item, though.
Not yet.
I think I would rush to the coast myself.
Yeah, with just level 1 being right there. A few screens over.
Yeah. Because at this point, I have to imagine it's going to be... Or at least...
Sean's saying he did check it. And that's where he's going.
Yeah. Because you have to say, is it going to be a wand for combat advantage? Is it going to be defense, which is the ring? And you know...
Just don't get a dark nut hug here.
Well, now he can take as many dark nut hugs as they want to give.
Really thick shirt.
To answer the question in chat, no! Ray took too many Lionel swords to the kidney and had to give up. So it's going to be a hard last location for that bow. But eventually they will get back over there. Because they
Yep.
have the red ring and they also have health. Because doing that with 3 hearts was death.
She thankfully has a reason to go back over there with level 3 being not too far away.
Yeah.
Their dig dogger going down.
Yeah, poor Dig Dogger has to bite the dust.
At least one of them.
Wow. Wow. Imagine only taking out one.
And the others tend to fade away.
Yeah, but that's no fun. You're supposed to just, annihilate all 3 and make them regret their life's choices. Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah. And we have nice Wi-Fi signals getting tossed at you. Unless you're a Spectrum customer, then you'd have nothing getting tossed at you. Hey, listen, that's the Spectrum way. I swear, half the time I stay in no signal land.
Stream not sponsored by Spectrum.
I know, right?
There's the transport. It's probably gonna take her up northwest, but decides not to take it. Ray Moneybags.
Okay, we have Zabo going up against everybody's favorite prince. Ooh, almost had the 1 hit. But has to be very careful.
Yep, can only tank 1 hit, which just did.
And they only have 1 bomb left too. Oh no! Zabo, please be careful.
Ooh.
Well, at least they're going against the most dangerous boss, the Rupee boss. I would take that. Oh, no.
Has not seen the items, is opting to take a risk.
This is big risk.
Plenty of bombs.
Remember that purchase?
Yeah.
See? Nobody ever likes buying arrow. Oh, be careful, Zabo.
a lot of bombs.
That
and the
hurts.
key swing.
Yeah, we kind of figured shenanigans were gonna happen, especially when you had 1/8 of a heart.
There's some more bombs. And plenty of money to buy them.
Yeah, 3 bombs. Okay. So... the dangerous... Zabo, you should have gotten that the first time.
Goodbye, Aquamantis.
Little surprised that Zabo's exiting 4 after going through all the Explorinos.
Maybe the other item.
Sabo,
And
you're
it's a
literally
power bracelet.
you're a hop, skip, and a jump from arrows. Why? So, where are you thinking silvers are hiding? Because silvers in this flag set can be a 9, but
My
I really,
guess,
where do you
because
think?
that's where Bo is level 3, because we didn't see what was in level 3. We just took a
Just
peek
want,
inside.
I just want Pep to buy some arrows. I'm not asking for much. I just want
It
the
would help.
arrow. Yeah, especially when you see all the Poles voices in the levels. You have the bow. You literally have the bow. Please. Please.
Ray is completely finished in 8.
Because you have
Back to 2.
the, and all Pep is doing right now is donating to the muggers.
Very common.
Yeah. See, I'd rather give to capitalism.
No, you're buying local. Supporting small business.
You're supporting small businesses? I guess we'll buy the wooden whittled arrows from the farmer's market. Yep.
70 is a steal.
I know, that's why I said the whittled arrows from the farmer's market. You know? But 9
The
for
quality
Zabo.
product.
High quality product. They were whittled from the finest wood. Zabo, please. Because I think you're right about, some in chat are saying 4 might have the answer. But you know what we need more than anything? You know what would save this game? The blue banana.
Hmm.
Yes, we need the blue banana to save everyone. But you know what would happen? Ray would just burn it. Which would break my heart.
You know, she did say, depending on the situation, that she would burn it.
Roots! Roots! Oh, dang nabbit. We do not burn the bananas, folks.
I said, no promises. You don't know what's going to happen.
No! Wow, imagine trying to make poor little old baby Ganon sad. How could you want... It's baby Ganon, the happiest Ganon in Hyrule, you know? It's like Disney World. How could you want to make, a character in Disney World unhappy? Alright, Shabby Room here. And we're gonna finally see what is that room above.
And there it is.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! I see that candle getting
Just gonna leave it there.
wow.
Orphaned.
You orphaned the banana. You know what?
Orphaned.
Wow. Little
True,
orphan banana.
true to her word.
But if you think about it, that's vanilla.
It is. I'll just go back in for it.
Wait, no. Ray, please. Don't do that. Ray, please. I think the heart is what's being gone.
Yes. That magic sword would feel very good. as the offense has been left wanting.
A memer, but to go back in there just to burn it would be hilarious, mind you. Because you know me to blow up a Gina. But that's...
Ray's like, I won the first match. I'm going to go in and burn this.
Yeah, just go ahead and do it. Totally worth it. Ah, that would be funny. All right, so we're into... Let's see if Pep Pep takes the blue banana.
There it is.
Right, so we know where we're going, Dylan. We can get our best Thundercats.
You know, and that is going to get her the bow. I do believe she'll check that again.
Yeah. I mean, you have all that health. You should be able to take a couple of Lionel fires to the kidneys.
But yet again, no arrows.
I am huffing so much copium right now that my poor little cherry Coke Slurpee is, you know, turning colors. All right.
Beelining it.
I know. All right, but all the Lionels was just rude. I won't lie.
They won't be
But-
as much of a problem now with the red ring and magic sword combo.
Oh no, no, no! With that wombo combo, but Sabo's in 8, so we're gonna get the magic key because they have the ability to get it now. And we're going back. Come on, Ray. You know
What if Ray doesn't?
there.
Nope. There. Good
Yes,
job.
we're gonna get the bow now.
Oh, and sticking it to those.
Yeah, you know. And then that was Ray literally going, "Hello, my name is Ray of Light. You killed me about 12 times. Prepare to meet the afterlife." Yeah.
I would have up-aid that and gone and got the arrow that's near spawn. But going to 3.
Please, please, buy. I beg of you, buy that
I
arrow.
was gonna say, I don't know if there's an arrow close. I don't remember seeing
Had many
these checks.
opportunities.
Oh, the book. Gonna take that. No more maps needed.
They buy the power of Grayskull. Did we have a He-Man reference, Dylan?
Yes. In theaters.
No.
Also not a sponsor.
I was Team Skeletor. How dare they go He-Man? We know Skeletor was where it was at. And $8. Come on, Ray. You know you want to get you a heaping helping of arrows. All right.
Here is
Now-
level 3.
Nice segmented 3.
Kind of looks.
Remember those little blocks they give you in preschool? And they tell you stick the block in the hole? That's those blocks. And you still are gonna be determined to make that block fit in the hole that you want it to fit in? Okay.
I'm gonna say it was a little doggy on the left begging for food at the dinner table.
Nah, that looks like a gangster duck. That looks like a gangster duck. He's ready to throw down. That little one on the left, that's a gangster duck. He's like, you what,
Especially with
mate?
the red eye.
Yeah, he's like, you what, mate? And yes, the
Yes.
round block goes in the square hole. You know it.
And you guessed it, the square hole.
Exactly. You are not the boss of me, teacher. But Zabo here in 8, having this wood sword this late in the game hurts. And this is the right sword to have in this room, Dylan.
Yes.
Because blue whiz robes are the bane of my existence. Like, I hated it in vanilla. Because I played the vanilla levels in the wonkiest way possible.
In the second qualifier that I played, there was a level 5 that was blocked by like an 8 blue whiz robe room, and it was awful.
Ooh, wow.
That was wood sword as well.
That's when you say, do you really want to hurt me? You know, and you got to give your most pitiful voice while doing it. Also, Ray, trying to get the
Get in there close.
pit. Yeah. Close. Gets it this time.
You know, something we didn't comment on earlier is I don't believe Sabo picked up that that boomerang either. just all kinds of rude. Gotta be getting close to the item. Most likely right here. I believe that was the Coast Heart. Ray picking up her 6th Triforce. Believe she knows where 7 and 5 are. Maybe not. Oh, yep. Now she knows. And there is our wand. Ray is saying no to with that magic sword. Ray says that's all the power I need. Now we're just looking for that Triforce.
Little surprised that Sabo
Hanging out.
Zelda, the bracelet was like, yeah, we don't need any strength on my side of the country.
Getting that Triforce.
And there it is. Just gotta take a bit of a roundabout way.
Yep. And I believe we have confirmed that Blue Arrow is in level 9. We know where all the other items are.
Yeah. Which means you need to bump buy and because if there's a Goma block in 9, you are gonna get punished. And now we get to go to the best level in every Zelda game, and it is level 7 because it takes you to heaven, Dylan.
True.
Except in Link to the Past, because that's Turtle Rock and that one sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still can't hover it to save my soul, so nope.
Oh yeah, I never did learn hovering.
Nope. Alright, so
My
going to 7 for Ray. And Dylan, you should have been knowing how to hover.
my 40-year-old fingers don't appreciate it.
Listen, Malcure. 7 is the best level, because look, it's even arguing with you. See how 7 looks like a man who's arguing there, Dylan? He's like screaming, objection! When people
7.
sing 7, he's like, objection!
7 is the first number in the home of your slushie.
Yes, yes. Seven always is nothing but love, baby. And that's where you go to have, it's like the vacation of all vacations. When you need a good break from it all, you just go to level 7. And it will take good care of you. Mm-hmm.
Another Goma hint.
Thanks a lot, game. Thanks a lot.
Silver's in 9, confirmed.
Let's see if you get this reference, Dylan. Level 7 is like a Jet 2 holiday, and nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. If anyone in chat gets it, I'd be surprised, because chat's a bunch of youngins. And see, look at that, Dylan. Did you see what was right there blocking that shutter door?
I did.
And
oh, your princess.
oh, how could they mistreat poor Manhattan like that? But see, I keep saying, buy an arrow. Please, buy an arrow.
Well,
Wait.
I think that's where Ray's going.
It's about the copium. The copium.
Yeah, well, yeah. Just the screen to the left.
And the minute I mentioned that nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, that's when the Goma shows up, which fits that meme. So after you finish doing commentating for this, Dylan, I'll send you the Jet 2 holiday. and you'll die laughing when you see it.
Jet 2, the next spirit.
Oh, I'm still crying about my beloved spirit. That's how I went to Vegas. All right, and now we are buying at 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 45 seconds. Our arrow.
It's
So
required, so
yes, but Dylan, I I'm an endorser of early arrow purchases.
they
I
were holding
believe,
out for a hero
yeah,
named Blue Arrow.
nah, nah, you never play around and hope for the blue arrow. You
Ray
just
going
gotta
to
load it. It's the Florida way.
Ray going to get a full health
Yeah, I would
boost
too.
from the fairy.
Ooh, and look at that inverted link there on Zabo's side. We got the Swagalicious Triforce Get. I was gonna say Tragalicious way. Yes, the Florida way, folks. All
Florida.
right, Florida. All right, we're going back to 7 with a vengeance here. Should have bought the Opno Shield. I agree. I'm 100% in favor of Opno Shield. And even level 7 agrees. That's if that's not the faciest looking face that I ever did see face, Dylan, I don't know what to tell you.
Are you talking about the shape?
Yeah, that's a face.
I think it's ET. Atari ET.
Listen, we do not talk about Atari ET here. People suffer with PTSD, Dylan. How did you get Atari ET from that? No.
It does.
No. That is a little old man asking for oatmeal. He's like, give me my oatmeal. Objection, I want my oatmeal now. But so getting through that wonderful Goma block here. We're progressing.
Now using arrows for everything.
Yeah, you got the money here, Alright, so that doesn't take you anywhere. We're gonna go through that key door now. And on Zabo's side.
Jeez, what if this is not a bomb wall? Oh no. Gotta go all the way around. Or transport.
Yeah, it's possible.
Nope. You gotta go all the way around.
It's making you work.
Little like hug.
Alright, Zabo now. Ready to get mags.
Get a Patra in the way as well.
Hey, I think this is Patra's first appearance. See, this is why you love 7. It even bought, special guest stars. I mean, it offers you Pizza the Huts here, patches. Did you not love 7? And now we're using those arrows to take out the Pulse voices.
You were wondering where all the likes were. Had plenty of rooms.
Yeah, they were all hanging out in 7. And we're about to get the Triforce, and then we're gonna bum rush ourselves over to 9. And do you know what we look for in... Oh, look at that Goma just chilling there. He's like, you shall not have my little Dorito.
Ray said, I'm walking right through you. There's the roar. Flute and a
All right,
6.
all right, everybody. We are on our way to level 9, and in level 9, we are looking for 3 things today. We are looking for the silver arrow, and we are looking for a shutter door that will not open until we defeat a certain pig overlord. And we are also on a bootleg sailboat for level 9. And that bootleg overlord, aka the Bacon Overlord himself, you will hear a roar, and this is the canonically accurate Ganon roar you will hear. Don't know how much accurate it's gonna sound after gouging, pigging out on Slurpees, but
You gotta warm up. You gotta warm up.
nah, it's just gonna be a slurp. It's gonna be a slurp war. But if you hear,
One more time, I think you cut out.
Oh, it did? If you hear that, then you know that you have met, or at least in the vicinity of our Bacon Overlord, and you need to hit him 4 times in the kneecaps with that magic sword, and then you're gonna shoot him once in the cankles with that silver arrow, which is hiding somewhere in that wonderful level 9. And then you will rescue the bootleg princess known as Zelda, because we know that the only true princess is Manhala. Yeah, that Slurpee roar sounded so jank. But man, my Slurpee is delicious. Oh,
Worth.
yes, worth it. And we are in 6 here for Szabo. Yeah, the Koopa Troopa doesn't approve of my roar there. Look at how he's like, yeah, just giving me a fist. But,
Yep.
yeah, well, heck you, Koopa Trooper. And here we go. Oh, this room is...
This
fun.
reminds me of my qualifier.
Oh, that's just fun. That's just
It had
fun.
it had a push block that took you to the segment you needed to get to.
Oh, if this
if
has
you-
a staircase, that would be absolutely awful.
If you took a death, you had to go all back through all that all again. Kind of like my level 4 the other night.
I remember that. I remember that well. We had the dreaded Rupee boss here for Ray. Meanwhile, Pap is still in 6, dealing with some rope snacks here. Ooh, the easy whiz ropes. I like these guys.
Yep, 1 hit.
Yeah, I like those. And they don't fly around trying to, give you hugs through the door. Like the blue ones do.
Many transports.
Goma trying to be the princess today, so the princess is not going to be in her native habitat.
Calling it. It's right here.
I know, right?
Calling it. Oh. Ah.
Alright, where are you thinking Silvers is hiding in this monstrosity?
It's gonna be a super annoying spot. At least that's what Ray's gonna feel like after all this searching. Haven't even heard a Ganon roar or seen any shutter doors. So maybe they're next to each other.
I'd like to think top left.
Well, I think Ray's already been top left.
Has
Yeah, we didn't see anything.
bottom left.
Yeah, I would agree with bottom left.
Yeah,
Probably
it's on
bottom,
the left side. It's on the left side for sure.
probably bottom right for Tech guard the compass. Oh. We already got that compass. Oh, it looks like some of these transports may be required to get you down to that bottom left.
Oh dear.
Or we just haven't bombed the correct wall yet. Oh, no, there's a doorway. And there's Zelda.
Alright, so we have found the imprison. But we have the compass for that, so
Yes.
there's literally barely anything there. You mean she couldn't get out herself?
Nope.
Come on, Dylan.
But good to know. Good to know for our runners that she's an easy up A to get to. But it is kind of looking like a transport stair is required to get to that bottom left, which is most likely where it lies elsewhere.
So it has to be 4.
Yes.
The one they both skipped.
I was incorrect.
You told me 9.
I thought we'd seen all the items, but you're correct. It is 4.
Yeah, I had to walk out the room to give someone some medication. So this is some definite feels bad, man. For Ray, because Ray was in here and did leave. But
Emote
it
is rent free in my head.
So everybody hating on 4. Because it was easy to get the Triforce. But nobody wanted to dig further. I don't know why though, because that 4 just looked like a bootleg tornado.
Typically dig where there's an abundance of items.
Yeah, but it wasn't that bad though. I guess maybe because of the pulse voices?
Oh, now we have an arrow.
Well, they could have had an arrow before. Dang nabbit. Nobody just didn't want to buy one. You know, old B Beginning was saying buy arrows.
You know, I can already foresee the conversations that are going to happen here pretty soon.
I mean, it's bad enough they, you know, ignored the poor, innocent little blue banana.
Here.
So Grandpa's gonna dip 9 until he gets
There it
through.
is.
And it wasn't that far away either, so we're gonna up A and rush back to 9. So everybody, eliminate what I said before. We're gonna look for 2 things in level 9. We're looking for the shutter door, which we already have the compass and we know where Zelda is. We're just gonna look for $82.
I guess you got plenty of money.
Ray,
Like you could have got 2 blues.
Yeah, they gotta do the math. $229 blues.
149 with blue arrows or silver arrows. Good to go.
Well, yes, that's true. But I guess Ray at this point is like, I'm rich, I'm independently wealthy, you know, I am Zelda after all.
Yep.
You know, I just have to go rescue that good for nothing Link.
Trying to save some seconds by spending the money.
Yeah.
As she still needs to find the transport stair for that bottom left where Ganon most likely is.
But it's good that the clue is pretty quick to get to.
True.
That the silver is elsewhere. Because
If
imagine if you had to dig deep to find that clue.
well, technically Ray did as she danced around it. Filling up just in case.
So Ganon's not home either. The Tektites are there just chilling. They're like, yeah, we evicted him. Now you know what makes for good Ganon fights? Ladder rooms.
Right.
Yeah, that gets the blood pumping.
I remember a race. I forget who it was between, but it was the a few boards, no swords. Oh.
Speaking of ladder room,
he was right next to Zelda. Oh, got him in a stun lock.
Excellent stun lock by Ray.
We get one last roar before we end here.
Huh?
Can we get one last roar before we end here?
Fine, fine, fine. As we play for Ganon, we'll give him his memorial roar of there you go. He gave a sad roar.
And with that, Ray is our winner. We welcome Ray.
Ray
GG's.
abandoned the blue banana.
Hey, at least I didn't burn it.
Listen, buddy, I'm still having PTSD from that. And then all the copium about the arrow, and you waited to the dead last minute to buy it.
There wasn't an arrow shop anywhere near my path until I needed to go and grab it.
What?
I did not have the money to buy arrows the 3 times I found a shop. And then I went the rest of the sea going, okay, next time I'm near an arrow shop, because I'm at Rupee Cap, without finding a single large secret, by the way, that I was just going to go ahead and buy them, because I knew it was going to happen that I was going to need them at some point. And I still just never routed it in until it was required.
How'd you like that bow spot? Wink, wink.
I'm a little upset. Had I not died on Death Armos the first time I went there, and actually picked up the bow, I probably would have prioritized getting an arrow earlier on. But it was just like, I got it. I'm like, oh, I could have had this like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I kind of figured that because, I mean, that if you think about it, that for 3 hearts, Szabo had to do the biggest juke of history to get that bow with only
I tried.
Like, that was just menacing. I mean, you had Lionel's shooting everything at your kidneys, you know? It was so many deaths between the two of you trying to get that item. And me personally, I would have done what you did. Wait until I had more health. I would have gone in probably with 5 hearts and been able to tank it. But we knew once you had Red Ring, eventually you were going to go over that direction at some point.
But I mean, with 6 dungeons in the Lost Hills and Forest area, it was just like, okay, I'm just spending my entire time in this small segment of the world. Then, like, getting the ladder out of one right next to where the ladder spot was, I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go check the coast spot now. Oh, look, it's my favorite piece of jewelry.
It was super late to all that.
So, to give some insight to chat, who is trying to give GG's, let me get those approximate stuff here. We have It's not like I had race time open because I really didn't. Let's get those GGs out. Ray's official time is 1:24:01. You just had to put that 01 in there, right, Ray? Just to so I couldn't say 1:24 flat.
I mean, that wasn't intentional, but if you want to put it that way, sure, I guess.
Yeah, that was purposely done. I'm gonna hold that as being the truth. And Pap who is really right there in 9. And you would have gotten the clue, Pap, that silvers were in 4. Both of you dodged out of 4.
Yeah, and I didn't see any of the overworld hints, so I would have had no idea. Probably one of the first places I would have went back to, though.
No idea
yeah.
whatsoever what the hints were. I didn't touch Death Mountain at all, with the exception of the one time I took the Any Roads to scope out where they were.
Most of those Any Roads locations were kind of mediocre.
I mean, given the location of the dungeons, only 2 of them were really worth it.
Yeah. Because when we were looking at some of the hints, you know, I was like, yeah, everything's in the Lost Hills. GG's. GG's.
I was very amused in level 7, I think, when I came across Gleeok returns in the forest. Gleeok lurks in the forest, back to back.
Yeah, I just at this point was like, my dude. And then one of them gave the dungeon location in the dungeon you're in.
Yep, I very much stabbed that old man.
Yeah, I was like, my dude, thank you, Hyrulean AAA, always on duty. And it was pretty amazing, some of those hints. And the best part was telling you about the recorder, and I believe you were in the dungeon where you get the recorder, which was 6. And I said, okay. That's cool.
I think it was 7. 7 had 3 hints, if I remember correctly. Goma has the recorder, and I kept thinking that it was saying Gorilla. I'm like, no, recorder was in 6.
Yeah.
And then the Gleeok returns, Gleeok lurks. And for a second, I thought I got the same hint twice.
I just kept looking at those hints and just said, blah. Blah. You know. And the raft was not needed, which broke my heart.
Raft wasn't needed. Push or the power bracelet wasn't needed. The flute technically was required because of a dig dogger blocking a staircase, but it was a diamond, so it could be clipped. I didn't clip it just because I thought, you know what, I'll just fight this thing.
Yeah, because Szabo didn't get the flute.
Yeah, I knew it was in 6. I had the hint, but at that point I was like, nope, just collecting Triforces and going to 9.
The flute really helped me out because I was able to jump from start over to level 6 and get past the Lost Hills. Like, that was my entire reasoning for getting the flute originally, was, well, this gets me to the other side without having to deal with the Lynels.
Yeah,
Also,
they were everywhere.
Yeah, the Lynels, like, that overworld was treacherous. Like, it was mostly death.
It felt like 50% blue Lynels. I think there was only one spot where I saw red Lynels.
Because I was saying to Dylan, you know, we just need to put a pup tent in the dungeons, because the dungeons have milder enemies than what was outside.
Did you see me contemplate the big shield?
I saw that. I was like, come on, you know you want the Opno shield. Get the Opno shield. Until I saw you get eaten by likes afterwards, and I was like, well, there goes the Opno shield.
My reason for not picking it up was I wanted to get the cheaper one, and I couldn't remember where it was. Nice. I think it was the same shop as the cheap meat.
No, the cheap meat had the $100 and something one.
Yeah.
No, the bombs had the shield that was like 140 something rupees or something like that.
Because I remember Dylan, which one had the...
The cheap
'Cause I
shield
know
was in the Wagyu bait.
Yeah, cheap shield was with Wagyu bait. Because there
Okay,
was
it was in one of the meat ones, yeah.
But
And
the
then
monk-
I turned off all of my meat shops after finding the meat block in 2 that was completely unnecessary.
Yeah, the Monka TOS meat. That's what I called that blessed number meat. And yeah, that one I was like, wow, everything there is expensive but the meat. It was shocking. And then the keys were cheaper this time around, right? Did you see that cheap $60?
I was looking, I'm like, hey, cheap keys. Oh, any key very early in 8. I guess I don't need this now.
That's why they were cheap, just because.
Right.
Yeah, I think I had five or six keys when I found the any key, so I wasn't concerned about it in the first place.
I think I was starting to run a little low, but yeah, I basically full cleared 6, like immediately. I'm like, okay, that's a good start. The flute will at least get me back to where I can, start navigating. And then I went down. I found the blue candle at the one Armos spot in the forest. I'm like, okay, time to explore this area, and I found basically 5 dungeons. I'm like, oh.
I died on that screen before I got in there. And so I ended up doing Lost Hills and all of Start first. I got my candle pretty early, but I died on that screen and then didn't go back to the forest for a while. So I was super late to all that stuff over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one thing that had me sweating was when I found the arrow block in 7. I'm like, oh, this could be tough.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was watching the timer the entire time, and then I dipped 9. I explored the majority of 9 before finding the hint that the silvers were elsewhere, and I'm sitting there just waiting for the race to end.
Yeah, I don't know if Szabo had seen that yet.
No, I had only seen like 6 or 7 rooms in 9 before Ray finished. But yeah, I just got off to just a super crazy slow start and just kind of struggle bust my way through it. Just kept getting just kind of stymied at every opportunity. Mm-hmm. Late, didn't really pick up any hearts in the first few dungeons I found. Yeah, at some point I just had to cut my losses and get out of there. So I was late to mags, just late to everything. Late to the forest, which had all the goodies.
Yeah, I routed mags into picking up my bow at the Armos item. Just because I full cleared so many of the dungeons. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I will go over, pick up mags, check Death Armos, and then see if I can find the other 2 dungeons that aren't on the east side of the map, apparently. And I routed Deadwoods, and both 3 and 5 were there. I'm like, okay, I don't have to touch Death Mountain at all. Like my entire tracker, save for the one any roads, is completely unchecked in Death Mountain.
Yeah, like 1 spot to the left of the any road I checked, but the rest and the connector, but that was it. Everything else I didn't touch.
Yeah, that was. I feel like there were parts of this that were definitely a Jess seed, but once I got into the dungeons, it was kind of a different story.
Well,
but yeah, GG's.
Yeah, GG.
So, Zabo, this means you get to join us in the comm team now, right?
I'm free.
Yes, yes.
You can join us in the comm team. Ray, you will be moving on, hopefully with 99% less boomerang abuse and abandonment.
I make no promises, but I'm trying to be nicer to them.
Please don't abuse them.
Your
They-
opponent will
they-
either be Mordred or the Cheesebird.
But I wish you the best in all your endeavors, Ray. You know? And do you know who you're going to be going up against yet? Or is that...
That matchup is still going on, I believe.
Yeah, they haven't played yet. I don't believe,
Oh, okay.
unless
Let's
it
I
was
think they
today.
play both of their matches at the end of the week, if I'm not mistaken.
Because it's Cheesebird and Mordred, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 16th.
They play tomorrow and Wednesday, from the looks of it.
Yep.
Wow. At least now they know they are going up against some stiff competition. And you, Ray. Hmm? They will be going up against
I'm looking forward to the matchup, but at the same time, it's going to be really awkward because it has to be asynced.
Oh no.
I am completely out of town next week, so I don't know if I need to do 3 asyncs or 2 with the possibility of a game 3 on Sunday when I am back. But yeah, I'm completely out of town, so I don't even know if I'll be able to keep track of how those asyncs go.
I think that's a Malkier question. Who
Yeah.
will probably get with you sometime after this. And you
Yeah,
guys-
I'll be reaching out to figure out how to take care of all that.
Okay, so as we finish up, Ray, Zabo, do you have any last words?
Thanks, everybody, for putting this on. Thanks for doing comms and tracking. GG, Ray. Hope you keep cracking so I can say that I lost to the winner.
I'll do my best. I mentioned it before, like when this matchup started. I was sad that this matchup happened in the round of 32. I wanted this to be like a round of 16 or round of 8 sort of thing between you and me.
Indeed.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you for comms and tracking. Thank you to the restreamers. It's always a lot of fun doing this, and I can't wait to see how the next round goes.
100%. And Dylan, do you have any last words, my friend?
Thank you both for the match. It was a lot of fun watching you both, and keep on keeping on. This has always been a fun game, and yep, keep getting better. That's all I gotta say. It's always a lot of fun doing comms with you, Krista,
Oh,
and
heck
thank
yeah.
you, Matt, for the tracking as well.
Well, chat, and those of you who are watching at home, you have watched one heck of a matchup. I mean, Jess knows how to roll them, doesn't she? Whew. Always punishing our poor rookies. But you know what? Whatever doesn't nuke you only makes you stronger. And that's what both of our runners have come out with. Zabo, you will be joining us with comms one of these days. As we see Ray move on. And chat, you guys always know how to win. Dylan, it's always the biggest pleasure. You know, no matter what venue we are in, it's always a time when it's Dylan comms. Matt, this is our first time working with you, but you are amazing at what you do. And Sigma, thank you for making this happen on the SG side. This is why I consider you one of the race bosses that help us out, no matter if it's Z3, SMB3, or Z1R. So on that note, I wish you all the very best night ever. If you guys are going to be watching more Zelda action, I do believe we have Leaf and Lysander battling it out right now on a different SpeedGaming channel. And I believe they're on SpeedGaming 4. So go over there, support our other two rookies, and we will see you guys on the next level 9. And make sure you buy your arrows early. Listen to Baby Ganon. Also believe in the Opno Shield. And don't burn blue bananas or any bananas. Don't be like Ray. No, don't do that. You know, treat bananas with kindness. Get your potassium. And we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.